Welcome back to Red and Black TV. Boys, Banana, Shawnee, welcome to this week's episode. How are we?
Very good.
Oh, pretty good. It's
good.
getting close to the fat man.
Fat man's on the way. Big fat red man with the beard.
Yeah,
he's on his way.
You know, the year's nearly done, but in a football season, it's not even halfway there.
We're getting there. We're getting there very slowly. It's coming to December. It's coming to that period.
They lost the hat too.
You got a few comments on the hair.
On the hair, Sleek the Elite, eh?
Mate, he's looking sharp.
Looking sharp, mate. I'm looking, you know.
You won't recognise him come around 26.
Oh, you won't. Oh, no, forget it, mate. With this hair, mate.
He's looking good.
Even the wife, she can't take her hands off me, mate. She can't.
Mate,
got a belt and I'm swatting her away.
I seen her walk out of the house when I got here. What happened?
She's gone for a walk.
She's gone for a walk.
She's looking after herself. You know? She's
yes.
seen, this handsome young man.
This handsome young man.
What's going on? It says Sydney. Yeah. I can only see Sydney.
No, West. Come on, bro. West.
Where's the West, mate?
The West is here, mate.
We can't even see the blue label.
The West is definitely here. The West definitely took advantage of us last week. Fucking the guys out of Perth, but we'll get into that. We'll get into that shortly. As we always do, we sort of recoup on last week's A-League matches.
Before you do that, show them why we were late.
Should we show them why we were late?
Show them why we were late.
Better view of the haircut.
Well,
better view of the Sleek the Elite.
If you want to know an opinion, just look at the two gentlemen to my right, because you get a bit of a zoom in now on the boys.
It's getting a bit magneto over here, mate. What's going on here?
It is. It's a little bit bright up there. We might
a little bit bright. It's the LED light smacking me in the head.
Yeah, we make some adjustments there for the next
one.
There
you go. Nice. New camera. We wanted new. Oh, I'm over here too now.
And in case you want to get a bit of a close-up of Banana and I.
The Chrome Dome, yeah.
Yeah, you get another look in. So that's why we were late.
We're working on like a camera angle. This is the first. It's the first one we've
courtesy of Sean over there, mate, bringing the equipment.
Technology here.
So we got some technology running, yes.
So bad. Here we go. Bang! Look at these Kev's already.
Look at that, mate.
He knows.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Done this before.
Well, we're trying. We're trying. Budget going gangbusters, lads.
Mate, I know what's going on.
Love it. No, but thanks to Shawnee, obviously hooking us up with the tech for today, and we'll keep working on it. Yeah, look out, Vince. Vince Rigo. Look out, mate.
Yeah, Vince, we're coming for you, mate. We're coming for you. Yeah, F-bombs dropped in that one. Some people. A little bit of people, you know.
Look, they were a little bit upset, but, you know, it's us just being us.
Yeah.
Us just being us. But, boys,
can't change us.
I will get your thoughts. MacArthur and Victory. Tell me, nil or draw?
Draw. Called it.
Yeah.
I think I said 2-2, you know, pretty sure. But still, it was a draw.
Yeah, it wasn't a very exciting match. Probably the only thing that come out of it was increased pressure on Arthur Dillis, but... you know, that's a topic for later on where, it comes back to the salary cap, it comes back to various things. But I think what's happening in Victory, it's Russian roulette. Which club comes up on the magic wheel for their turn that week? And unfortunately, it's been Victory for a few weeks.
I don't see it getting any better for them. Like, we're not much better, but I'm saying in terms of player-wise, they're not really that flash hot.
Don't want to talk too much about our game until we get to it, but but the effort, the players' effort's there.
It's there, but it's not there.
Yeah, it's just that
one.
one.
I'm pretty sure they said on the weekend too. It's probably the strangest Melbourne Victory front three that you've ever seen, ever.
Yeah.
You know, there's no goals. There's no excitement. I mean, they got rid of Fenaroli. They left what's his name, Vargas.
Yeah, but at the moment, that's seems to be a club-wide thing, like who's going to score your goals. There's nobody actually that is standing up there and number one.
Yeah.
You know?
Who else we got?
I mean, after that, obviously nil or draw, there was the New Zealand derby. So Auckland take out the fifth New Zealand derby in a row.
Yes.
Another 3-1 result. In this one, it was 1-1 at some point, and I'm pretty sure... Did they miss 2 penalties?
I'm not too sure. I was in the pool.
They missed 2 penalties, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't know. It was
Who missed 2 penalties?
So, I'm pretty sure Auckland missed 2 penalties.
Missed 2 penalties. So
one of them was saved. I know I saw one of them get saved. But they looked like they were convincing winners.
So, first penalty in New Zealand.
Is it?
It's been awarded, yeah.
You're right.
And
For
they missed
Auckland.
it.
Yeah.
Yep. And Wellington, well, yeah, it was the part. So, yeah, you can go on wrestling in the box, the penalties and stuff, yeah. If you're going to give them, be consistent. There's wrestling all over the park, you know. And if you're going to give these pens, you've got to give the ones out in the middle of the park for wrestling as well and be consistent.
Yeah, I don't know. Like for me, I didn't really. I watched only highlights of the game. Like I only watched bits and pieces, and the save from the Wellington, because it was still 1-1 at this point, and the keeper, it was a nice save down to his left. I thought he got Wellington back into the game, and then I just kept watching the highlights, and that Auckland ran away with it. Which, you know what? I think you and I, Banana, I think we tipped Auckland.
Auckland, yeah.
So they got the win. They picked up the points. They keep putting the pressure on at the top. And moving on to the other games, Newcastle at home, again another loss. This time to Melbourne City.
Yep.
I don't know what's happening with Newcastle. I thought they were going to have a totally different season.
They started off well.
I watched that game, and I was lucky I was awake for the game after it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it just
it comes down again. Not much of a crowd.
Set the world on fire.
I don't know if it was about 40 over there because it was 40 down here. I'm not too sure what the temperature was.
So
over
up there, I think they had 2 drinks breaks a half, and that's why Milligan blew up. He said
every
time we got some rhythm, some consistency, we stopped for a drink break and we restarted. So that's another, another problem for our leaders, where the APL to solve. It's a game of momentum. It's a game of endurance. It's meant to be played for 45 minutes plus injury time. Yeah. At the moment, I believe the fans, the supporters, don't get value for money when you're having, yes, we need a drink stoppage for the players. Well, you know what we actually got to do?
I didn't know it was 2.5. I thought it was just, he was 2.5 about the one. Okay. All right, they've got to have one. It's pretty odd.
Yeah. So that's what I got from his press conference. But the other thing that they got to consider is that not only, let's say Saturday, they decide that we need to have drinks played for our players, right? You're probably going to miss out on 3,000 or 4,000 supporters because at Parramatta, they're not going to want to come and get baked in that sun. Especially if it's a 40-degree day. And it'd be the same it doesn't matter where you go throughout the country, And if we are serious about, so that's supporters watching the game is one of our revenue streams. Quality, enduring football, on TV is another part of our revenue stream. If we're not putting a good product, because every other sport, what do they advertise? No ads during play. We stop for a drink break.
Yeah, I was going to say, the only thing from me is I think we're a victim of obviously playing in the summer. Mm-hmm. All of our junior and grassroots, they all play during winter. All over the world, it's a winter game. And then we end up playing in summer. It's easily avoidable with more later kickoffs. Yeah. I think that's a no-brainer. Yeah. I don't mind the 5 o'clock kickoff. I know it's still daylight and whatever, but the what time was this one? Was this one 3 or 5?
5 o'clock.
It was 5. Yeah. It must have been stinker because I know the Central Coast game afterwards that was delayed, but I don't know why it was delayed.
Due to a storm.
A storm. You get that in Australia. 4 seasons in one day. That's not a surprise.
Yep. And the fire down the road. Like this is
that's
what we're talking about. We're playing a football match, 5-minute drive from where we got perfect conditions from massive bushfire, right? That destroyed 12 houses, and we're expecting our athletes, our heroes, to go and run out and play football in the park. I on a day like that, I do not get it.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's...
What do you do? What do you do? Have 2 games at once? Because I know when they have 2 games at once, people complain about that as well.
Is 8 o'clock too late? Is 8 o'clock too late?
Well, fucking the Sydney game didn't kick off till 8:30.
8:30.
Yeah, but let's say every week you did... Let's say you did 6 and 8 every Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Is that too late? Like imagine Sunday 8 p.m.
On Saturday or Sunday, you say?
Say because there's 6 games around, and you played 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock.
Yep.
2 games on a Friday, 2 games on a Saturday, 2 games on a Sunday.
But then again, who's gonna
go Sunday?
Who's gonna go to your 6 o'clock on a Friday? No one's gonna go.
It's gonna be hard to get there.
It's only gonna be the guys who regularly go.
Yeah, there is, but there's also you've got New Zealand that is time in front of us, you know. Then you got Perth that's time behind us, and then you've got so there is things, but I just had a funny thought. There's a bloke that we could get come down. So he said, Tony Greg, he could come down and do the player comfort and see how sweaty it is inside the box.
Who's that?
From the cricket.
I have no idea.
He used to do back in the 80s. They used to have a player comfort monitor out in the middle of the field, and they have the temperature gauge on it and all that bullshit. Maybe we need to get someone on the side of the pitch with their mobile, and this.
Get the union out there, mate. The union.
Sit
in the sheds.
That's an interesting topic for later on. But
the union.
The union.
You're right. I mean, I'm talking about CFMU.
The players' union.
No, the players' union.
Yeah, but how do you solve it? Like, there's only.
How do you solve it?
Do you play Thursday night? Will anyone go?
Probably not.
Monday night.
Well, what you've got to do is.
But you got to look at the schedules. Then you've got to look at Melbourne City. Did they play yesterday?
They played yesterday and MacArthur's playing tonight.
Yep.
So MacArthur could play Monday, right? For example.
Yeah, they probably are.
I think the big problem out of this is the dictation of wanting every game on its own TV, like in its own TV slot, not having games double up and stuff, But I think on a day like Saturday, you've got to say that Newcastle game. Sorry, guys, it's got to go back it's got to go back 2 hours, and it's going to run up against the other game. But
so you're either watching Newcastle versus Victory, or you're watching
Central Coast Sydney.
Yeah.
For
Goal Rush.
To improve.
Actually, that's all right. That'll be all right.
Goal Rush.
Yeah.
Fucking A-League Goal Rush. That'll be all right.
Get the idea. There you go. A-League Goal Rush.
3 games at a time.
3 games at a time.
A nice multi. Gamble responsibly.
Going crazy.
Yeah.
But no, I think that's something they've got to look at for these hot days.
That's actually not a bad idea.
And the thing is,
A-League, we pitch your idea.
If you're really a hardcore football person, you're probably watching one on your main TV, and your other one's on your telephone or something.
That's Malta.
Yeah, or if
that's Malta.
Or if you're doing Goal Rush, then why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's watching 2 games and he's playing FIFA.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
And he's rubbing one out maybe.
Just a quick one from Michael. Michael, thanks for the donation, the super chat. He's already got his ticket to the second derby.
But
this guy's a legend. In the RBB, he can't wait. Let's bring it on. Second derby. I love the energy. I think that's in Feb, right? I think the next derby. Look, just to get back on track, obviously Central Coast then played Sydney. Sydney picked up a 2-1 win. I think we predicted that one, Banana.
Yeah, no, I went Mariners, actually.
I know I definitely went Sydney.
I went Mariners. Who's the other one I got wrong? It was our game. It was our game I got wrong. I said draw, yes. Yeah.
Mariners hit the woodwork.
Should have known.
More than a horny termite.
Oh.
Yep. There was in 10 seconds they hit the woodwork twice.
Unlucky.
Right? So they must have hit the woodwork, I'd say at least 4 or 5 times in that match. And they were unlucky because Sydney just weren't at the races. They
eventually got there.
And they did. But Mariners should have had the game killed off before that, especially when they hit the post and then they hit the crossbar. As I said, they hit the woodwork more than a horny termite.
Right. Well, Sydney ended up winning that one. They ended up staying in top spot. And thanks for the correction, Boz. The derby's on the 31st of January.
31st of January. Yes. Wow.
So
which one did he get? February. That's a home game.
We must have the Feb one then.
I've got no idea.
Under the mushroom there, where the Smurfs live.
Yeah. Right. And then the last game, the mighty Brisbane Roar beat Adelaide at home.
The Gladiators.
Adelaide couldn't score at home.
Adelaide couldn't score at home. Is that the first time this season?
I don't know, but they're normally really strong at home. I know, Sean, you took them because you said they were at home.
Yep. I went for Brisbane.
We went for Brisbane. Oh, no, I went draw.
You went draw? I did Brisbane.
You took Brisbane.
I think Brisbane, and this is the thing. Last year, we were the last few seasons, we're calling them probably Brisbane ball. The same game, same time last year was where we had the big blow-up with the injury time and all the other time-wasting tactics. So
not the Brisbane Roar we know. That's what the point. But we're trying to get at that time.
But what we got this weekend is there should be a bit of sting in there from the boys, you know, for what happened last year in that match. You know, help get them up for the match.
We did get redemption when we played them again. We played them away.
I think Brisbane, the coach, he's doing wonders.
Was that last year when that happened?
Yeah,
was that last season?
Last season. Not first game.
Was that Zatkovic was in charge?
Yes. And he was telling players. He was telling
him to drop.
They're telling them to drop.
That was a 2-all. Borello scored the one that came off the crossbar.
Something like that.
The free kick.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
You know, and
shit, that was last year. I thought it was the year before.
Yeah, last year.
And, it was
the whole kick and caboodle.
You know?
Wow.
Pretty shameful. That was old mate, Mr. Kick Along, Kick It Strong, kick it out of the field. Not Borello. What's his name? Ruben.
Oh,
Zetkovic.
Yeah. He was their manager.
And with the Raw, you know, it goes to show just how close, you know, this competition is with the salary cap. Because I think that's really what's brought them back in. You know, it's balanced the playing field.
They've done well. They've done real well in the market, Brisbane Roar, man. They've got like all the young players. They've got them all going. They're all going on the same page.
They recruited so well.
You called it. You called
early on, man. I looked at that team and I'm like, fuck, man, they're gonna do something.
Young players, young strikers.
The biggest one, but Buzanis, man. That's a good goalkeeper to get,
Buzanis,
man.
Buzanis, I seen they were launching bottles at him at Adelaide.
Yeah. That was. Man, he was just standing there, fucking bring it. I love it.
Until one gets you in the head.
Then forget it. Then after that, but what was I gonna say about fucking the Brisbane
Roar? Young players.
No, well, obviously we've got them this weekend. I don't know. That's going to be a bit of a scary one. I think it's going to be a rough game for us. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we'll preview that in a second. But there was something. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So down in Adelaide, I forgot the guy's name. So obviously there's Redwick Steve.
Yeah.
And there's a guy from the Raw.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Raw the George.
No, someone else. Very similar.
Yeah, it is.
But they're both massive supporters of their respective clubs, and there was a tifo made for them. Yep. Specifically for those two guys.
Yeah, right.
I forgot the.
It was.
I forgot the guy's name.
You know the Step Brothers.
The movie Step Brothers. Yeah.
Except for they put their heads on.
They put those two guys in it, but it was pretty good. It was a pretty nice touch, man. These guys travel all around Australia. They follow their respective clubs. It was good that.
Maybe if he's coming down there.
If he's coming on Saturday,
get him on the interview.
Come and see Red and Black.
Get him on.
Sean.
Yeah, come and see us do a post-match interview as well on Saturday. We'll be back doing those. So yeah, that'll be awesome. Yeah. But I thought it was a nice touch. It's good.
I had my red and black wig on down there
I remember you did, yeah.
In Adelaide, and unfortunately I had wrong colour armband that limited me to where I could go inside the stadium.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I'll see Steve's back at the game, but he was sick that night.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of his mates, said, "Hey, Shauno from, want a photo with you, blah, blah, blah." And he replied back and said, "Sorry, bud, sick, but well done."
Yeah, we'll probably catch him when he comes up here. So
if he comes, I don't know, has he been here the last few times? I don't think he has after that incident.
Actually, after the incident, I haven't heard, but
we got to get Stocko a wig, mate.
Stocko's everywhere.
Stocko, we got to get him wings, not a wig. He's aeroplane wings.
Brother, he's got wings, cuz he's a pilot.
He flies the planes down himself.
I reckon he flies everything. Stocko, if you're in the chat, mate.
Stocko's there. Don't worry about Stocko.
Oh, he's John. John, thanks for the chat. What did he say? I said it last week, didn't I? These donkeys only turn up for the derby. No intensity, no pressing. Everyone's lost their individual battles. Same old WSW. Look, it's time. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. John, you've fucking hit the nail on the head, mate. You've G'd us up.
Where's Malta? Malta's sacked it, mate.
Malta's gone. Malta's gone.
He's got a missus on the leash. No more.
John's not wrong.
John is he's right.
Different teams from the two respective leagues.
And you know what the best bit is? This isn't the first time it's happened. This happened every time. It's happened every time. When we play Sydney, we win. We end up playing somehow. We end up playing, what's it called? Perth for some reason.
Yep. Yeah,
it's happened always.
Perth are our bogey team, but in saying they're our bogey team, if you analyse that game, Perth got a screamer of a crossing.
Yeah.
The guy virtually didn't have to move his head because it hit him between the eyes. and went in the net.
Yeah, Despotowski.
Happy for him.
Despotowski.
He's the son of a legend.
Legend of
a few son of legends out there that night that come on for Perth. But it fair income, like cracked him in the middle of the head and went in the net. You know, that's something that doesn't happen 9 times out of 10. As we've seen by our efforts in the second half, because we persisted with a similar type of play, you know, zooming the ball in onto someone's head. Well, yeah, that's all good. Some of our guys need to be on step ladders to be above some of them fellas. You know, but the red card changed that game for me because Perth just, that galvanised Perth.
Yeah.
They were not going to be broken down after that.
Keeper turned into Superman.
Yep. And that's right, coming back to this thing with the Auckland game. And
point the mic towards you. Everyone's saying they can't hear.
All right. Can you hear me now? That's with the Auckland game as well, with the free kicks, the penalties and stuff. If they're going to give them, they've got to be consistent every week, you know? We used to see Ryan Grant do what old mate did from Perth, right? Sliding, you know, and gets 2 yellows. But Ryan Grant does that 5-6 times a match, or used to, and stays on the park. You know, this poor young fella.
I wonder why.
Does it, you know, and I thought, you know, but it's what we convert, you know, and we just didn't convert anything. You know, we had 1,000 shots. We did everything we could possibly do except for see that ball go into the back of the net.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll put up a video. This was our second half of chances, right? Our second half was a lot better than our first. I thought first half was really poor.
Than the Virgin at a
but you'll see the video now. These were all of our second half chances. That one's Barbarousis, header. What's this next one? That was Gabriel Clerc from like just outside the 6-yard box.
Shanked it. That's why he's a defender.
Shanked it. This one, next one, there's a cross comes in. Is it a header? Oh yeah, point blank header. Fucking Kraev.
You got to be scoring from there.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's inside.
Maybe he's saving it for this week, like he did last time.
You never know.
Johnny on the spot.
You never know. Who's this one? I think this one's going to be Barbarousis again. Yeah, look at that. That one.
Oh, that's another finish.
That one right
that should
towards
be 2-1.
the end. Minimum. So John's point, I think he put up another super chat. Thanks, John. But he was saying you can't even blame the coach. No. He's like, this one you can't blame the coach. The way that they performed in the derby and the way that they came out this game, no more excuses. So he's right. Like,
yep,
that's poor. Like, what is a coach supposed to do with that?
All right. The first half was piss poor. It was piss poor. You can't say second half we didn't. Or the ball didn't go in. When it doesn't want to go in, it's not going in.
That's it.
I reckon we can play for another 20 minutes. That ball's not going in. It just wasn't our day. It's not going in. I know we're all frustrated. We probably are still frustrated with what happened. I don't know. Are we being too harsh?
And this is what I mentioned before with victory, right? Is the expectation, right? Unfortunately, at the moment, we've got the talent that we have, you know, and even the players recognise that, you know, with the salary cap cut, it took those players, those fringe, you know, quality players out of our competition.
But we have quality players. Like we have decent players, but
you look at this one here, right? So the old Barbarousis with the header. Normally it goes back to where it come from, but it went unfortunately straight at the keeper.
Out of everyone you wanted to fall to,
the Barbarousis, you mean?
Barbarousis, you wanted to fall to because he's in good form at the moment.
He is, and he didn't have an angle to go far post because there was a player there.
Yeah, but it's got to be on target.
You know, yep, it's
got to be on target. That's you got to force the save, right? My only issue with this, with Stage, so mainly the players because you can't. They had chances, right? But the only thing from Stage is, which I didn't like, and I made a comment on, you know, the halftime and full time, you know, the pictures that they put up. Like, okay, there's 10 Perth Glory players in the box. Why are we sending in crosses?
Yeah.
Why? They've literally set up a low block.
Yeah.
And they're going to defend their fucking hearts out and deflect every single cross that comes in.
Yeah, we're not the best with crossing it.
No, we're not. We
somehow manage always to find their player. I reckon if we tried to aim for their players, we'd find our player.
Absolutely, right? That's
reverse psychology.
So the tactic to go about it that way, I thought was wrong. I thought, hey, why you keep like? I know they're going to sit deep. So the only way, how do you pull out a team that sits deep?
Have a crack from fucking far out.
Have a crack from outside. What is that going to do?
One would eventually go in. Maybe not on our day, but
not only that. But once you start shooting from outside, then they're going to start pressing you a bit higher, and higher and higher. And as they come up higher, you get them behind them. And it wasn't like this was the last 5 minutes of the game. We were doing it for the majority of the second half.
Almost 70 minutes.
So for 70 minutes, or say 60 even.
65, whatever.
60 minutes you had it in that situation. Come on, like you've got to grind them down. You can't just be like cross. It's not fucking working. Barbaros is this tall.
Yeah, but the effort was there to try and make it happen, right? The players' effort was I thought
the game plan was wrong.
They were hungry. Yes, they were hungry. Physically, every single one of them was hungry to get the goal back. Every single one of them was having a crack. Didn't matter who it was.
Just wasn't going in.
You know, yeah.
I would be this week. I don't think we're even going to pick up results. Like I want to see something else this week. Like that was second half was okay, all right, not bad. But this week, if you don't show up, there's going to be big problems, man. And I don't reckon with the manager, just the players was.
Because together. they're not like coming from that derby performance where like Panther, G'd up, then the whole team followed suit, everything, and then to get out-muscled by Perth and to get outplayed by Perth, we called it. We said Perth's our bogey team.
Perth,
but
I called it.
But I wouldn't say we got out-muscled. I wouldn't say we got out chanced. It's like
if you watch their goal, which I'm about to play, they out-muscle us.
Yeah,
to win the ball. Obviously, the game changes after they score.
But from that point, when they win the ball, they've got to complete. They've got to execute. You know.
Yeah, I mean, look, you look, we're definitely not wrong. Like, I just want to bring up their goal, right? So the Perth goal, they win the ball back, but every challenge. Look at this. Okay, we smack him. We win. They win the next header. They win the next header.
They pretty much done what we done to Sydney.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to say. That was the intensity that was missing, and then after this, they copped the red card. Say 15, 20 minutes later. And then after that, you're only going to do one thing when you're down to 10 and you're up 1-0. You're going to sit back, right? And you're going to defend. Yep. You get to half-time. They got to half-time, tick the fucking box, got to half-time. After half-time, it's like, okay, what are we going to do? We're going to fucking knuckle down and we're not going to let them through. There's got to be a better game plan.
And for us, there, the other technical thing here, which might be a bit harsh, but we had one player who didn't hold the line, who dropped in behind and played that fella that put the header in onside.
Who was it?
22. Was it Panner?
Panner.
Yeah.
Panner's swing.
So we got, you know, but this, mate, we're not even a third of the way through, are we, the season? We're around, what, 8?
2 wins.
8 or whatever it is.
2 wins and how many losses? Have we even drawn a game yet?
So we step up.
Have we drawn a game this year?
Yeah, we drew. Yeah, we drew 2.
Yeah. 2? Okay. 2 at the start, yeah.
You know, so we got a chance. You know, we mate.
Look, we're not out of it.
I'm going to put this out there. Any one of the teams in this competition are good enough to finish. There's enough time to finish at the top, and there's enough time to win it.
Yeah, but like we've played Auckland and we fell short.
Yeah.
I think we're going to play Brisbane and we're going to fall short.
I think very short.
The Sydney Derby was, I think, a one-off, right? Mm-hmm. Central Coast, we struggled, but we won.
We're not.
Yeah, sorry, that's right. We found the way. It's not feeling with confidence that we're going to go, because we still got to play Victory.
Yep.
And they'll aim up for that game.
Victory, yeah.
Newcastle, we still got to play. Wellington, we still got to play. They're not. I'm not saying they're easy teams. They're just tricky games.
Well, not tricky. It's so even. There isn't like. If you had to pick a standout player of the season at the moment, who would you be talking about? A standout player?
From our team?
No, from the whole competition.
I'll go Brisbane.
Just one standout player.
Oh, a player, you're saying
one
now.
One standout player. Like from the whole Lolly.
Lolly and even that...
but consistent.
What's his name? Caputo.
Yep. So we've probably mentioned 2 names. There's probably another 4 or 5 because nobody's been able to break away into that level yet.
Well, there's one player.
You're right.
There's one player at Sydney at the moment. He's playing real well. I think he's got the number 20 on his back. He's a young fella.
Not Ocon Jr.
No. There's another bloke. He plays on the right-hand side, I'm pretty sure. Not sure if he's the right winger or the right fullback.
Number 20.
But at the moment, he's absolutely killing it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he got man of the match too for at the Sydney game.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure because I'll interview him after the game.
Let's find out who it is. But just in the meantime,
He's probably one standout young player I've noticed
Yep.
in the league, and he done real well against us.
But we're not talking about a player of the status of a Barisha,
No.
Fornaroli, like a
Like a name. It's a star in the team. You can tell
so
straight away.
So the league, Lollies gets there pretty close. Barbarousas, like there's a few of them that are.
What's his name? Quintal,
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. He's real good.
Thiago Quintal, yeah.
But it's pretty
good.
balanced, but at the moment,
Yeah, but doesn't that worry you even more? Like, the league is so balanced, yet we're so far behind.
It does, and this is where where the people that are running the game and the things that I've mentioned in the
Worst
past.
thing is we've got experience in the team.
We have got
We've got
experience.
people
yes.
who've won the league.
Yep.
And we're struggling.
Yeah. Look, we there's 3 games that we've been in that we've lost, by a goal. The Auckland game we got.
But the good teams don't lose those games.
They
good
don't,
teams don't.
But how do you?
They
explain,
find a way.
How do you explain Raw going over to Adelaide? How do you explain Auckland getting?
But Raw's a good team.
So everybody
second.
Yeah, but every horse is having its day at the moment.
Yeah,
There's just no consistency.
Sydney, they lost to us.
They lost
Yeah.
And they lost the first game. Who was the first game?
Yes, they lost to Adelaide, yeah.
Was it Adelaide?
Adelaide, 4-1 or something like that.
Other than that, they've probably been the most consistent. Auckland's always a tough team to beat.
So there's 3 at the top with Raw and Perth having a sniff behind them.
Raw's a danger.
Raw second.
Fucking after what you said and now the way they're playing Raw, I can see them finishing first, man.
They're going to be up there.
I can see them finishing first.
They're going to be up there.
I'm worried.
Look, there's a couple of super chats. Just want to read them out. This is from John. The ones on the pitch should take responsibility and change it up. Plays with a winning mentality, change it up. They win games and silverware. I don't disagree with you. Michael then said that Perth Glory goal was so easy. What was Wanderers heading it to him? What do you legends think about it? Please give him his first A-League goal plus win the 3 points. Yeah, well, look, we've touched on that already about the goal, Michael. But
Despotowski.
Look, I mean, look.
Despotowski.
Okay, them scoring a goal happens. Us not scoring a goal is the issue. Yeah, it happens. It happens.
A lot.
Converting is the issue. So I don't know. It's a bit of a touchy one. It's a bit of a touchy one.
Oh, it is, and like I know people in the chat are saying we need to stop worrying about the other teams.
Stop worrying, but I'm very worried.
It's It's across the competition. I don't think any club rocks up to a game now. Any supporter group, and I think in the back of their mind there's hey, we're not going to cut the mustard today. Yeah.
We say that 2-3 days in advance.
Yep.
Yeah. The only vibe I'm getting, so the vibe I had last year was we could win any game and we could lose any game, right? Last season.
Last year was we just needed to outscore them.
Right? So last year was we could win any game, lose any game, but you always had hope, even till the last second, we would get a goal or we'd like, even if you're 2-1 down, you'd think, fuck, we could still sneak a couple here. This year, the moment we concede a fucking goal, it's like we're never going to score. We're just. You said it. You said it the week before the derby. You said it, Banana. You said if we score first, we'll be all right. Mm-hmm. And that's why we won the derby. But if Sydney had scored first, I reckon we would have fucking struggled.
Oh, we would have fucking.
Because you got to remember, we only won the derby 1-0. We didn't win it 4-0. We didn't win it 3-0.
Could have been.
We could have been, but again, it wasn't. Again, it wasn't. That's the problem, Banana. We're not putting the ball in the back of the net.
Lacking.
Hopefully it comes good, but...
Well, I did notice something on the weekend. When Barella came on, he was out on the wing. Did you notice?
I didn't even notice, man. The moment I saw him, I'm like, oh, this these guys...
He's out on the wing. So someone's listening, bro.
Someone's listening?
Someone's listening. Someone's dropping hints.
That's
right. I want to see him.
What did you think about Shikluna coming on half-time and then getting hooked?
Oh, you got hooked? I didn't even take notice.
He came on half-time, got hooked in the 80th minute.
Yeah, right.
Didn't even finish off the game.
Yeah.
Tell you what, bro, I'll be fuming, brother. Because you get.
Do you reckon he was injured?
It's got to be something.
I don't know. What was his reaction like when he came?
I didn't see his reaction.
I didn't even know he came off.
I think I did hear something. There might have been a knock or something. I can't recall, but I did hear. I don't know if it's during the game or afterwards, and so it might have been precaution.
I don't know. I've been waiting for him just to fucking get on the field, get onto the field, not fucking. He's having a difficult season. Tell you what. I
haven't seen Jake comment before. This is his first super chat. Yeah. But he's like, imagine a Sydney versus West Sydney grand final. Stadium would be fucking bouncing. I reckon we can't even fucking make the finals, let alone the grand final.
We can't get past the fucking the preliminary to get into the semi. Whatever they call it these days.
The semi-final get into the preliminary.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that game.
I swear to God, it used to be a semi, then you're into the fucking final. Why has it changed now?
So this year you get the week off, or you play week off. The top two get a week off, and then while the others sort themselves out.
Yeah, I'm saying how the formation used to be called. It used to be playing, you get in the final, you play semi-final.
The preliminary final is now the qualifying game to the grand final.
Who ruined it?
It was probably NRL.
The disappointing thing there is that when it comes down to that decision of if that ever did happen, that Sydney, us versus the people of the East.
It's going to ANZ
or to go to Allianz because it's run by the APL and it's about dollars.
Look, I don't give a shit, man, as long as we're there.
I'm going wherever, mate.
We've been to Brisbane. We've been to Adelaide. We went to where else? The first one that was here.
First one, Allianz,
Allianz.
They could play it on the moon, and I'd ring all my Kiwi mates and ask them to put fucking scaffold all the way to the moon for me. So
that's
funny. Get there.
Steel, bit of Rio.
Bit of Rio steel, yep.
Played in Mudgee, they're saying. Played in Mudgee.
No, don't do that.
Income.
Play Mudgee. Could pick some cherries.
Hey, Uncle Rog, my mate Uncle
cherries, mate.
Yeah, my mate Uncle Rog out there. The match that we were at Mudgee. So there was Uncle. Well, we went up in a van. We hired a van. 12 of us went up, and I supported the local soccer club really well up there by buying cans of beer.
You're right.
And I must have had probably 40.
40? How's your liver?
It's all right. And so the TV at the end of the match, not the end of the match, about 5 minutes from the match, and my wife and Michelle and Uncle Roger, they got the shits because when the camera panned to us, they couldn't see.
Too many cans in front of you.
Too many cans in front of them, yeah. But no, it was Mudgee.
Stone
was
cold Sean Austin, mate.
I tell you, Mudgee was a great day. It was a great trip, and it's stuff that galvanises clubs.
Yeah, I'm not too much
the old road trip.
The Mudgee trip.
The old road trip, mate. We went to the distillery, we went to the bloody brewery, we went to the wineries, we went, everywhere you could go in Mudgee. And as a group of footballing friends that see each other at the game, it was a great weekend. And then a funny thing, we're having a barbecue back at the caravan park, and this old fart comes walking across, and he goes, "Oh, are you Wanderers fans, are you?" And we didn't pay much attention because he had Queensland Rego. And it turns out, I don't know if people know who Norm Boardman is. He from down Wollongong used to coach the Wanderers girls in the first season. Sounds like a cricket name. So Mark Carney's this bloke's name, right? Myself and Uncle Roger, we played football with Mark for many years, and Mark moved away up to Queensland. And here we are in Mudgee, and here's Mark. Come join us for a barbecue. It was a great weekend, mate. He had a cancer diagnosis, and it looks like he's beat it because he's still he's not pushing daisies up yet.
Good on him.
But mate, these events, we galvanise clubs with events. You bring people together, and you create the feeling.
There you go.
All
7 o'clock,
and that was a Brisbane Raw game too.
All I'm gonna say, mate.
Yep.
Unless I have to go there, I'm not going to Mudgee, mate.
So the best thing.
I struggle to get to Adelaide.
Send my parents to go up. I think they're going this week anyway to get cherries and some shit.
The best thing that comes out of these country towns like Adelaide and places in Perth and that is always Mudgee, the road back home. You know,
that's a dreaded time going back home.
It's the best thing that comes, the road back home.
All right. There you go.
Road trips, mate. Road trips. Guys, in case you're wondering why I haven't flicked the cameras, one of them went dead. So,
dead?
Okay.
Not dead, but I lost the signal. So I'm too scared to fucking change the camera.
I think there's only one. Which one?
It's
this one.
Hang on.
It's the one on the right.
I'll show you. It's that one.
He's gone.
Which one?
Gone.
Let's
Two
see.
or three?
We're still live, Banana. We're still live. Look at that, mate. Yeah, boys. I love it. Look at that. Look at that. We're just
gonna do the rest of the show from here.
We're gonna distract you guys while Sean fixes that camera.
The camera,
and we'll get it back up and running.
Get your pants back on, Sean, for fuck's sake.
I don't know what's he doing.
He's trying to hump the camera.
He's naked. He's naked behind the camera.
Mate, look at this guy, man. Look at him.
This is not a bad close-up, eh?
Man, it's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Look at this one, man.
Look at this, man. It's shining.
It's
shining.
Back, the hairline's pulling back a little.
Do I dare try the camera?
Let's
have a look.
That's about all we can do.
Hey, you're back.
We are back.
You got to look at that other camera.
We're back, mate.
I love it. I love it.
Slapping in you. Where is Joy? We're in for the slapping here.
Bloody, I thought Sefton was closed.
I thought so too. My dad's there.
Georgie had other plans tonight, but
maybe he's on a date.
You never know, eh?
Maybe he's at the tavern over there.
Lucky lady.
We'll put up a poll. Where's Georgie?
Where is George?
Where's Georgie? But before we do that, let's talk about, obviously, we've got Brisbane Roar on Saturday, 5 o'clock.
5 p.m.
at CommBank. What are our thoughts? Does something need to change in the lineup? What are we doing?
Goals need to happen for us. Goals. A set of balls. Go a set of balls and come out there and play.
Sometimes.
Because if we don't, we are going to get punished. And I think that's what's going to happen to us. We're going to get annihilated.
Sometimes you are in shit creek and the paddle that you got's just not quite big enough to get you over the current. You know, and I think we're fighting the current in shit creek at the moment, and we'll find. I think those players have they know, right? Because like you don't go to work, I don't go to work we all don't go to work to underachieve. We all go to work to achieve the goal, and it's no different. You know, these guys are sports people, but it's no different. They don't go to work to fuck up. They go to work to win. You know, and I think at the moment, sometimes at work you have your bad days and you can't, find a good day. That's where we are. You know, when it turns, we won't be like on the top of the mountain and...
But sometimes you go to work and you get handed a shit job, mate.
You do. You get handed a shit jobs. You don't really want to do it. Yep.
And I think coming off the Perth loss... I'll say if any team I wanted to avoid at the moment, it would have been Raw. So when I saw we were playing Raw, not looking forward to going to work.
Yeah, I get you. I'm hoping it's a statement game.
Well, let's hope so. I want to see. I know fucking Brisbane's going to be up for it. Fucking 100%. They always are when they come down here when they play us.
But everyone's balloon bursts sometime.
Well, I hope it's this Saturday, but highly doubt it.
Got to be.
I don't know. Are we gonna come into like a really physical game with change the angle? But are we gonna come into a really physical game against Brisbane and match up with them? Because for me, that's if you don't match it with them, you're not going to get the ball, and we really struggle when we don't have the ball. When we don't have the ball, it's a nightmare. I mean, we struggled when we had the ball on the weekend against Perth, but I don't know. We're already in games. We're already ill-disciplined. Like we pick up a lot of yellow cards.
Yeah, a lot.
Imagine now coming up against a really physical team like Brisbane. How does that change the way we're going to approach
Not
the
just
game?
physical, they're quick. They know what they're doing. No fucks given, mate. So it's going to be... I reckon we could even see a red card this week for us.
Ooh.
Danger.
Yeah, yes, you could be right.
Does Gersbach come back?
Jeez, he's going to save us?
But I'm just... with what you're saying there, that concerns me about Panther. Because he's going to be like push-bike tyres on Christmas Day, mate. He's going to be so pumped up.
I hope so.
He's going to be.
You reckon he might do something silly?
He might just test the ref, depending on who the ref is. I don't know who the ref is.
Oh, who's the ref? Let's have a look. We're always going to have a look at the ref.
Boz, tell us who the ref is.
Give us the ref.
He's been in the ear of a couple, and if we've got a ref from previously in the year, well, maybe Adam Kersey.
Adam Kersey.
Yeah.
Jeez, all right.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's use the excuse.
So
we never win with him.
We cooked.
Is Gershback, was Gershback named this week? Because I know he was named last week and then they didn't play him.
In the 7, the announcement of the squad at 7 o'clock tonight. We'll have a look.
Have a quick squeeze.
Tell us, guys.
Boz, where's Boz?
Yeah, come on, Boz.
Tell
Get
us
in there, Boz.
You're lacking on the information
Michael,
here, Boz, this week.
Michael Driver's having a bit of a go.
He's injured. He's injured.
Yeah, but that's Driver saying he's injured. But is that from last week or is that now?
Yeah. He's saying Kev Gersbach is injured with squad ins and outs.
Where's that?
All right.
There you go. Boz is already
Boz
on it. Mate, Boz was onto it.
Boz.
Sorry, mate. Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
Must be the Stellas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Out of the squad. Gone.
No, out of the squad, Kev. Fucking hell. All right. Okay, so what does that do to the lineup? What are you going to do? Are you going to still play that Simmons-Klur thing?
I guess that's what he has to go with.
Well,
he's going to have to go.
He's going to have to go with that. But this is also an opportunity to bring in Tonic and maybe push Panasopoulos out there.
That's what I was going to hope.
So we got some options,
Pete's good on the left, man. I like it, especially with the long throw as well.
It's there is some options. We're not just a one-trick pony at the moment. If we get to convert, which is what our issue is. So if you think back to the Central Coast game, how we Central Coast come at us, we let them have the ball the whole second half, and come us, and they couldn't get across the line.
Hey.
That's effectively what happened to us against Perth Glory. Is that Perth Glory were the us and we were the Central Coast. We couldn't find the finish. Guys, we got to get 90 minutes of football, which is what we did in the Derby together, mate.
I can't remember the last time I've seen a good 90 minutes performance from our team. I think probably the only one I can get back to is probably a derby. That's probably like 3 years ago.
4-0?
The 4-0 away. That's probably the most complete performance I've seen from a Wanderers squad in God knows how long. So 90 minutes is a big problem for us as well.
It is. It is, and it's something that they're obviously working pretty hard on. I know they're down to, well, when I say they're down to one training ground, so it looks like they cored one of the training pitches out there at Eastern Creek, the one nearest the car park.
What's wrong with the field?
It looks like they're doing some work to freshen it up. Not Parramatta. This is at
the
Blacktown. Yeah, Blacktown. So they've done
fucking 5 fields out there.
Yeah, they called it. The ones down the back have been flogged to death by all the little kids and the weekend hires
Premier
and
League.
stuff. Yeah,
IPL, whatever. Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. So I'm just going into this Brisbane Roar game. We know they're going to be physical. We've got to match it physically. So what does that mean for players like? Do we start Barella instead of Barbarouses?
I would start.
No, I think Barbarouses has got that streak of.
Or do you need that little nugget to sort of?
Yeah, Barbarouses are not afraid. Well, I say not afraid. Don't take this the wrong way. You mentioned it the other week where we're talking about Quoll, where Quoll will hang a foot out and give a player a nudge and stuff. Where Barbarouses will do like similar. Where Borello will pressure the ball, and then the channel.
Yeah.
So
if I'm giving anyone a break this week, it'd be Kraev.
Kraev's
gonna have a break for me. He's just he looks like
he's very inconsistent, right?
Yeah, he's like sometimes he's like so good, and then sometimes he just looks so clumsy on the ball. Like fuck me dead. Like doesn't have much spring in his step. Like even to turn is like a mission for him sometimes. Get Borello out there. Get Borello, Barbarouses and Quoll out there, and I think we could see something different happen.
Yeah, you definitely need some physical bodies out there. I think the physicality in this game is what's going to be needed. We know Raw. That's how they play. We got to match it with them. The only thing is, are we going to be up for it? If we're up for it, I reckon we can do it. If we're up for it, I reckon we can do it. If we're not up for it, man, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a very frustrating one as well. I think. Especially being in the stands, it's going to be a very frustrating game to watch.
So this is it.
What's the weather looking like? So we don't have an excuse there.
I think it might be rain, yeah?
Raining, yes,
Rain.
okay.
So there's, we don't play well in the rains.
Oh, here we go.
We ended up on that one, didn't we? Yeah. No, look, we've spoken about this before. So this is a chance to be undefeated at home and keep our undefeated streak running at home. So we've got that. We've also got something that we haven't done is we're to turn that ground into a fortress.
Have we not lost at home this year?
No.
Not yet?
You just jinxed it now, mate.
No, I think we're undefeated. We're undefeated run.
Really?
At home, yeah.
We're undefeated. Or have we defeated?
Oh, but we haven't
Only
yet.
one.
We played 2.
Yep.
Central Coast and Melbourne City.
Melbourne City, yeah.
Yeah, so round 1. Okay, so we've only played 2
Yeah,
out
we've
of the
only
7.
played 2.
What a streak.
Have we played? No.
And there's Derby.
And
The
the Derby.
So this is a streak.
That's
at
not
home.
bad. Hey,
Yeah.
we've won 2 and drawn 1
Drawn
at home.
And then
Sean, I like where you're going. Keep going. I like where you're going with this.
So not where I'm going. It's where every one of our supporters and foundation members, players, support staff, everybody in the whole club, the whole family, they're Parramatta. Mate, in the old day, it was our fortress. We get back to the point that when the opposing team turns up on the team bus, right, and there's a shitter on the team bus, right, and they're that scared that they're lined up for the shitter on the team bus, but because they're also that scared that the short 30-metre walk to the dressing room, we got to hire a portaloo from Coates Hire and stick it there because they're that shit scared of playing at Parramatta Stadium. We have to get that back to a fortress. It's got to be our castle, our kingdom. It's got to be where anyone comes, they know 101, you fear the Wanderers in this stadium.
we need to play first for that to happen.
That's the ultimate. That's what should be driving us every home game, regardless.
Yeah,
if you can't get pumped up for that, then mate,
We've got issues.
We know we've got issues if you're not pumped up for that. Just want to read out a couple of super chats. John, Barillo's all show, man. When did you guys last see him get stuck in? He's out there fooling us with his running. He doesn't win it back and just no end product. Look, I will agree with you.
I've spoken about that many times.
Okay,
many times.
This guy really doesn't like the fucking show, so we're gonna Borello. So we're just gonna tell the truth, right? Qual has done it more effectively than what he's done it. They do the same job. I think they do a very similar job.
Qual does it better.
Qual does it better. He's only been in the team 3-4 times. He does it better than him. Right, so I don't know. Borello came on, honestly, on what day did we play? Fucking Friday. He came on Friday, and mate, there was nothing.
I only noticed that he was on the right hand side.
The only thing, you know what I noticed? He dyed his hair as well. Him and Simmons, they've all gone and dyed their hair brown. That's what I noticed. Brown? Whatever it is, like a fair.
You're right.
I don't know. Or they've went and got haircuts or whatever the fuck it is.
Swimming in a pool with too much.
Wait till they see my hair. Fucking hell, they're going to be sleek the league too.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's all I noticed from those guys. And then the other super chat was Michael. Michael's getting a bit angry. West Sydney Wanderers needs to play a lot better, or it'll be the same bullshit like the Perth Glory game last Friday night, mate.
Jeez, take it easy, Mike.
That's exactly what we're saying. I know he's gone up and down. He's unloading, but like, good on him.
He's riding the highs and the lows of our podcast.
Absolutely.
These cameras are fucking with me, I tell you what.
So
they get into you, huh?
What do we
get into
reckon?
yeah.
What do we reckon, people, with the feedback of the cameras? Do you like it?
Yeah,
We'll
let
work
us
on the
know
angles.
what's
This
the
is just the first time,
you know.
Let us know about the cameras.
So-
Don't worry about that one, Banana. We're on this
No,
one.
that's later. See
We're
what I
on
mean?
this one.
You're fucking
See?
with me with
I
the
see.
camera.
I'm on that one and on this one. So
all over the shop.
That's
mate.
all right.
You've got to sort it out.
I've got it down pat a little bit, but yeah, we'll improve
This
on
is
the
the
camera
original. The
angles.
one. This is the original one.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
You
But let
can't
us
miss out,
know
mate.
what you guys think in the
Please, go
chat.
back
This
again.
is just delayed.
Is it a replay again?
This is delayed.
Fuck,
That's
you're
just delayed.
confusing me again.
The camera's good. Just maybe ditch the wipe transitions. Okay, that's good. Good feedback.
Yeah,
good
the wipe
feedback.
transition. What do
Yeah,
you wipe? Because it's
So
wiping away.
you just want the 1
Click,
second
click,
or
1
whatever.
second.
Yeah,
1 second. Tick, 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 tick.
yeah.
You
So,
know, switch,
the
switch.
box, we're learning how
Like
to
in a
use
movie.
the little.
Need
little
better
box.
angles. They want one from
But
underneath.
this is like
They want one from underneath you. But
they want from underneath.
Underneath.
You have to zoom in.
Yeah.
oh man, that's
Look, so we've got fill everybody in. I built a little box that for my own sort of use for my club work when I was going to do some games and stuff, and it has a what's called a Blackmagic ISO Pro Mini, which is a little box about as probably half the size of the Blue Label box, and you plug your cameras into it and it sends feeds out and stuff, and then there's a little 5-inch screen in the top that gives you a little display. So
Don't tell him everything, mate.
Mate, what Kev's looking at, there's about 8 screens on a little 5-inch screen, and
it's fucking
yeah.
with me. I'll tell you that much.
It's good, bud. It's clear,
So-
that little screen, bud. Look how clear it is.
and the ultimate is, one day, battery and be able to go live anywhere with it. But mate, it's
And we need a producer.
Yep.
We need somebody sitting.
flick the buttons.
Yeah, to flick the button. Oh, well, is George flicking the buttons tonight?
Oh, he's
He might
flicking
be
a button, all
flicking
right.
Is it
something.
after 9?
Flicking his own
Yeah,
button.
it is,
probably.
it is after. Oh, hey, it's after 9. You want to see something?
Oh, here we
Yes,
go.
we want to say something. Is it working? Hey,
Hey, it's after 9, boys.
Switches
We've
at the
switched.
top.
We've switched. It's
after
after
dark.
9.
Nice. Should be in the bottom too. She'll carry it to fix it up in the
Should
bottom
get
somewhere.
good and get him to fix it all up. But yeah,
Nice
Carrot,
after
thank you very
hours.
much.
So
It
did
is
you
after 9.
cut your own hair, Banana, or
No, I actually went to the. I've been growing it for a bit at
Yeah.
the moment. Yeah, well, I still got hair on my head.
Yep.
And I went to the barber the other week, and I was there for a bit because there's like 45 people in front of you.
Yep.
And we all pick and choose which barber's going to cut our hair. We're all
Yeah.
strict, We don't cheat on our barber.
You got
you
a
know?
certain barber, yeah.
Yeah, we all got a certain
know?
barber,
Yep.
And I've come back and he's done the sides, Normally, I'm fucking go up to here and it's all short. But come back
So-
home, Mrs. blew up. She said, "Did you even get a haircut? What the hell did you pay $40 for?"
Yeah.
Mate, take it easy, I told her.
Oh,
Take it easy,
mate.
mate. Look at this guy, mate.
look, yeah.
Unbelievable, mate.
Yeah, mate, magic. Like, so you a fan? We're getting the haircuts a little bit here. Are you a fan? So a lot of people like to go and have a weekly.
Yeah, I'm a weekly trim. I'm a weekly
trim.
trimmer.
Yeah. I'm sort of like, when I can't see, I'm like the sheepdog. When I can't see, I'll go and get
when
a
it's
cut.
over your ears,
Yeah.
like down here.
But I'm starting to creep over to the side of the fence where it should get at least maintained once a month.
You got it. You got it.
Like the front lawn, the grass.
Pretty much. Oh, I'm all on, yeah.
You know?
Summertime now, it's not really. Oh, well,
Yeah.
winter time wasn't really growing.
No, but you,
You guys are on a fucking tangent. I love it.
But this is what it's
Haircuts,
about,
mate.
right?
Somebody said Banana walked into the hairdresser and said, "Give me the Postacoglu."
Give me. Oh, yes, the
Oh,
Posta
yeah.
Hey,
look.
the Postacoglu. That looks
Nice.
all right. But
That's
look,
I
look.
like that.
Before
Postacoglu cut.
I know it's after 9, but just before we go,
Yeah. Oh, we
Can
didn't
we-
do the fucking
the
Can we-
preview,
DFM.
mate.
hey,
The preview of the weekend.
Yeah.
yeah, not only that, but we didn't even preview out. Like we didn't say what was going to happen in our game.
We're
No,
fucking
we
losing,
didn't.
Grace.
That you got to call that haircut the DFM.
The DFM.
DFM.
Don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with. Oh, don't fuck with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck with
Don't
me.
fuck with Banana. All right, just quickly,
fuck with
Wanderers versus Brisbane. What are you thinking?
Brisbane. Good
Sean?
3-0.
Mate. I'm stuck on the fence with I got my nuts. They're stuck between the palings. I just can't.
That's a sore spot.
I'm on the fence. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be a draw, and it's going to be ugly.
Nah.
I'm gonna. Sorry, you said draw.
Yeah, draw.
And Banana said loss.
There'll be goals in it.
Brisbane, that's who it's going to be.
I'm saying, oh man, we're at home, yeah. I'm going to give us the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say a 2-2 draw. 2 or draw. There'll be goals.
Brisbane it is.
There'll be Brisbane
It is.
All right, do you want to quickly do the rest of the round?
Yeah, I enjoy this. I want to see who's going to get a perfect round.
Here we go. And guys in the chat, put your fucking guesses in. All right, we start with Central Coast and Auckland.
Ooh. Central Coast have been very close, very close. They've been on. It could be their time. I'm going to go Central Coast 1-0. It just could be their time.
No, I'll go Auckland. They just know how to win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Auckland as well. All right, Victory versus Adelaide.
Adelaide.
The original rivalry.
Adelaide will be up for it.
This is going to be a boring 0-0 draw.
You reckon?
Yep.
I don't think so.
It's going to be. There's too much pressure on both teams.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh fuck! You know what? Victory's gonna go for the upset. Fuck it, Victory.
Yeah, a lot of pressure.
I'm gonna go Victory. He's won 2 teams that are, one's in form and the other one's at the top of the ladder. Perth Glory and Sydney FC in Perth.
I think Sydney are going to do what we couldn't and knock them over.
Yeah, they have a very good record over there. Let's go Perth. Fuck it. They have a good record.
I'm gonna say Sydney as well.
I'll go Perth, man. Perth.
You're gonna go Perth.
We'll go Perth,
but
man.
there's cracks in Sydney, but they're not perfect either. There's cracks. You watch their games and you watch their sideline.
Because at the moment, Perth aren't scared. They've got nothing to lose.
No, they haven't.
I only said at the beginning of the season.
Perth and Brisbane. Nothing to lose. Where Sydney, so you watch the sideline of that Central Coast game and what Talley was expecting and asking his players to do. They're not perfect. There's issues there.
They might crack this week.
I hear ya.
Crossed. All right, so I'm Perth.
All right, so you're Perth and we're Sydney.
Yep.
Sydney,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the most boring game of the round, but let's see how it goes. Wellington versus Newcastle.
Wellington to finally
Newcastle.
get a win.
I just think Wellington are, Newcastle. Wellington are, pardon me. Wellington are in a, they're in a worse state than us. They're the number 2 team in New Zealand. They're the baby sister, and
so what's your pick?
That's going to cost them Newcastle.
Yeah, I'm with you, Shawnee. Newcastle.
Go Wellington.
They've got to climb the mountain to be the number 1 team in New Zealand again, and then, they can worry about football. And
then the last one, this is a Tuesday game because of their commitments in the ACL. ACL 2. I think they're both in ACL 2, right? Yeah. City at home to MacArthur.
Aren't City in the Champions League?
Are they in the big one?
They're the big one.
Yeah, they're
the big boys.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Did they end up? What was it in the scoreline for them?
1-1 last night.
1-0, yeah. He scored the banger.
And then MacArthur played at 11 o'clock tonight.
Hang on. Both Ocon and Lolly, according to Boz White, our chief number 1 researcher, and that are out this weekend.
Still
Perth.
Sydney. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Still Sydney.
Who's out?
Lolly and Ocon Jr.
Perth. Despotowski again.
You never know. But, City and MacArthur.
City too strong.
Yeah,
too strong.
I'm City as well.
These young blokes they got too strong.
I'm going to say that MacArthur are going to turn up for the 345 people that turn up to watch that match.
This is at City. This is not
is
at
it City? Okay, sorry.
There'll be 535.
There'll be 530. Well, it doesn't matter.
Let's not giggle, mate. We're not good with numbers even.
Sorry, we've got 635.
Yeah.
I can tell you that all the people that are south of Dandenong, where Melbourne City train, probably aren't going to travel up. They might as well play that in where they played the NPL Mudgee somewhere. They can play that in someone's backyard because that's how many people are going to go to watch it. Mate, MacArthur will do it.
Are we doing the women's for George?
Do you want to do it? Yeah, for Georgie.
You
know what?
Women's.
How did you go? I have no fucking idea.
All right.
Did we even guess the women's?
A draw.
I'm pretty sure we did. We went for it, but I just can't remember.
Oh, we got a draw. Yeah, but did we guess? Did we?
Sydney win?
No, draw.
Oh, it was a draw. Wow.
We tipped
Sydney win.
Our ladies turned up with the. I got to be careful what I say. I'll get in trouble. But
not on this show, you won't.
Mate, they turned up, man. They turned up and they put in a shift.
They found the address.
You know.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it for Georgie. This is for Georgie.
For George.
All right, Perth versus Wellington. Just give me the result.
Perth, yeah.
All right, Perth. Victory, Adelaide.
Oh, Victory got knocked off last week, eh?
Yes, they lost to Canberra, wasn't it?
They lost to Canberra. Canberra found some form.
Victory.
Yeah, Adelaide.
Victory. All right. Canberra versus City.
Melbourne City.
Canberra, you know, mate, they turned up.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a big scoreline.
All right. Wanderers at home to Central Coast.
Wanderers.
Let's go, girls.
Let's go Wanderers.
And I never say that. Wanderers.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's go Wanderers. And then to end it, Sydney versus Newcastle.
Sydney.
Sydney.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Sydney.
Brisbane are versing bye.
There you go. They got the bye.
They got the bye.
3 points.
Yeah, boys.
Oh.
Free reign.
Free reign.
Oh, what did you think? Actually, this I'll kick it off. I'll kick it off.
Yeah.
Australia's group in the World Cup.
Who do we get?
We got USA. We got Paraguay.
Yes.
And we're going to get the winner of Turkey, Kosovo, Romania, and maybe Slovenia. I don't know. Maybe.
Fuck, they've really fucked it.
Mate, you should see Argentina's group. You don't know half the teams, mate.
So they're walking straight through it.
But yeah, they're already in the round of fucking. They're already in the quarterfinals. Yeah. Now, you know what? Actually, Boz, give us Argentina's group if you can give it to us.
Yeah, so we've played. So the good thing is we've played these teams. We've played Uruguay and we've played America just recently. I think from memory,
spanked?
The game. No, we didn't get
spanked. Ball fest.
We were too physical, and we were missing two of our better players when we played at the USA.
You're right.
But I think it's that match will be in Seattle.
Because we're doing
from memory.
That is the one. Yeah, I'm going to be there,
and that is going to be that's for us is going to be the World Cup final, because to have such a
are we the opening act?
Unbalanced.
With America?
I'm not sure
we're not. We're the second. We're the
it.
second game of the group.
Cancel it.
But in that match there, it's going to be so big because it's just going to be no one.
Who's the opener?
You know, using the American terms, rooting for us.
They want to know if you're going to. They want to know if you're going to the World Cup Pride match.
Yeah, with my bulldozer, man.
So get me
waiting for GTA to come in.
Did you see how they screwed that up?
What?
The two teams that are playing the Pride match they don't allow
Arab nations,
same sex relationships in their countries. It's Egypt versus Iran.
Egypt versus Iran.
It's a Pride match.
But you can get married at 15 to some poor young girl over there in an arranged marriage. You know,
maybe she identifies as.
Oh, here, 28. Argentina's group: Algeria, Austria, Jordan.
We've heard of these names.
Yeah, but Argentina.
But Austria won't be a pushover. They're pretty good.
Yeah, but Jordan and Algeria. I reckon if you put all three of those squads together, they might not get a point against Argentina.
Nah, they're not that good, Argentina. Now, come on, Messi's on his last.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
He's playing in the fucking.
Yeah, but Messi's got to play a like a role that Del Piero played at Sydney FC. You know, when he was here, Messi's just got to be the Singiano of us at the time. I know we're talking about world football, not local, but he's just got to be that player that's there that has the input when he needs to, like Cooper Cronk when he had the broken arm in the rugby league grand final, right?
Yeah, right.
He was on the park. He didn't actually partake in everything that happened, but he was out there and was the balance and guided the team around. So, you know, so that's some of these guys, your Ronaldos, and they're getting a bit old, you know. You know, and Italy, have they actually made it or
not yet?
You know,
Bosnia could collide with them.
Yeah, so there's still some big things to play for, even before this World Cup that was expanded.
Pretty sure we're playing. Who are we playing? Northern Ireland, is it?
Yep, and
Wales or some shit like
that? The comment here, Popper will play Popper Ball. Well, Popper Ball won us an ACL. You know, with the players that we had, so
that's two different styles we played back then.
Yeah,
Popper had one style where we hold it, counter, and then he changed his style. Remember, he changed his style, more possession. That was good football. That was good football from Popper. I would like to see that.
What's he building? You know, with the players.
Look, man, I'm excited.
You know,
hey, it's a World Cup. I'm happy,
excited,
mate.
When
you go to the World Cup, don't go there to hold back.
they only
Go
come
for
around
it.
Go
every
for
4
it.
years.
See what happens.
Go for it, mate. Fucking.
But see this the when we're the problem, the World Cup. So you've got so much football in Europe, you know, with the countries over there that it's sort of sometimes it devalues the actual World Cup, you know.
I don't know. Like some of these teams you got in there, who the fuck are they? Some of these countries, I've never heard of in my life.
Look, I'm not a fan of the 48 team. I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of the team coming second doesn't get a spot in the World Cup anymore. We finally finished second and we don't get a spot. Bosnia doesn't get a spot in the World Cup. That's fucking bullshit.
So, and this is where our game lets us down, the political side of our football. You know, so you've got your Asian conference, which we're in, primarily controlled by the Arab nations. They hold a lot of swing as opposed to the Asian nations.
Money.
Yep. So you've got
talk about money.
You know, you've got those sort of things.
Money?
You want to talk about money? Look at that comment, because this pissed me off when I found out about it yesterday. 3-minute breaks for ads.
During where?
During the game in the World Cup. So they're going to have a drinks break every game, every half, 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Yeah.
Fucking
Midway
hell.
through the half, the ref's going to blow the whistle.
Milligan was onto something.
3 minutes, they're going to have a break
Yankees just like
for drinks.
fucking everything.
So-
I swear to God.
Fucking
this
ads.
This is our game is not built around that. But
Oh, it's Americans, mate. It's the Americans for you.
look,
Americanise everything.
So
Shocking.
Disgusting behaviour.
So someone told
what
me
happened? We froze.
a weird
We're good.
a weird story about
Yeah.
Americans, right? Is New Zealand? New Zealand got an American to design their freeway. You know, over there, over the Harbour Bridge and what have you, right?
Surely it's better than ours.
So, well, no. So this American put the road on the left-hand side for the New Zealanders to drive on, like ours, and the opposition come the other way, right? But what he didn't do was he didn't put the exit ramps off the road on the left-hand lane. He put them on the right-hand lane. So everybody that wanted to get off the road had to be in the fast lane. Now, New Zealand transport. So Americans, you know, are about one thing, Americans. That's what that story's about.
They have their own way. And
You know,
that's
they
it.
have their own way, and that's the way it's got to be done.
It's actually a good point. This is regardless of how hot or cold the game is. Like, sorry, the weather is on the day of the game. So regardless if it's a 25-degree day or a 38-degree day, they're going to have a 3-minute drinks break.
That is shit.
Yep.
That is so
You believe that shit?
fucking shit.
That's crazy.
What is it, basketball? What, do we play basketball now?
The games are never going to fucking end.
Well,
It's
this is...
It's NBA. It's in the NBA.
Pretty
right?
much. But they're not stopping the clock.
And at that
What do you mean
level...
not stopping the clock?
The clock's going to keep running. They're
So
just going to add 3 minutes to every game.
48-minute halves,
Yeah.
right? But not only 48-minute halves, at world,
Minimum.
Milligan was right. Milligan was right.
Yeah,
at world
absolutely.
world level, they add on every minute. They add on every second at world level.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There's sometimes we watch games here and we're like, mate, this should be 10 minutes. You know,
Ends up being-
at a
ends up
time,
being
right?
4.
It ends up being 4, and it's
Oh,
like
there was. I do remember now when
the ref
World
going to
Cup,
miss his Uber. Like,
Asia Cup, there was like stuff some of our multis up. I remember in the Asian Cup stuff.
Oh, there
one
was
of our
heaps of
multis up.
like 10, 11
Where
minute
in
fucking-
11 minutes and ended up scoring the fucking
Yep,
last second.
yep. In a bit
Because
of
Saudi Arabia versus Japan, I had Saudi Arabia to win. They were winning 2-1. And it went to 110 minutes and they ended up scoring the 109-minute Japan.
Bloody Arab money couldn't get you there. But look, I've put up a poll just to find out where Socceroos will finish off in the group. Do you guys have a thought where you reckon they're going to finish?
Fucking, we're going to the top, brother.
Fucking
I
love it.
Going to the
I
top.
voted in the top.
Top?
Yeah.
Let's go top.
I reckon it's rigged for America to finish top. So I reckon we're going to take second. I reckon the Americans they're going to take all 3 games, 9 points.
Yeah? Okay.
Did you see the draw?
Come on,
Yeah.
Australia,
Each president
fucking
picked out
let's do this.
their own fucking.
You see,
country's name.
And did you see the little cheeky maneuvers they were doing? They saw where their ball was.
Yeah.
And they done the old, didn't
Gra-
touch the ball.
yeah,
Then up,
yeah.
he grabbed his ball.
Yeah.
I seen
You
it,
know-
the little bastard.
It's crazy.
At the end of the day, you know, it's a football match, and the idea is to not let your opponent win.
I hope we slap him, Sean.
You know, the
I
idea,
hope we slap
the first thing you walk out on any pitch, and you walk out there to not let your opponent win. You know, if you keep them scoreless and you keep them, you know, and if you happen to win, that's a bonus, man. But the idea of football is to checkmate your opposition so that they don't win.
I know. Don't forget, there's a guy in the middle and 2 guys on the sidelines. They control a lot of decisions.
Oh, they do.
That's what I'm scared about,
There's
mate.
going to be some of these fellas
in the box
in South American countries where the other half of the competition's going to get played. That
lucky we didn't end up with Mexico.
Well, see, this is the funny thing. So we actually had players here who have been done for gambling, right, on matches, like for match fixing or whatever you want to call it, for the cards, right? And when you look at where those things originated, it was back in the South American countries. So it's a pretty...
They're pretty cheeky, those South Americans.
But it's a pretty big thing going...
Love their women, bro.
So, yeah.
They play some pretty good football too.
I remember...
That as well.
Vividly remember the one that was in Brazil. And you had the SBS guys on the beach, and some of them fellas were going to have a fucking heart attack looking at some of them old bubble butts and G-bangers walking the beach.
I'm thinking about it now. Oh.
But do you know the only way I knew that World Cup wasn't rigged? Yeah. When Brazil got slapped 7-1 in the semi-final. That's when I knew it wasn't rigged. I was like, whoop.
Germany, man. The standard Germany.
7-1, banana in your home country.
Come on.
7-1.
Yeah. So Germany, mate. Come on, big difference. European football, South American football.
No, I know, but to lose 7-1
and
in the semi-final.
You got pumped, mate.
Imagine us playing MacArthur in the semi-final and we lose 7-1. Would riot.
Yep, we would.
We'll be out before half time.
Yeah, true.
We would. And then you've got the other thing with this with our sport is that to this point, my camera stopped again. To this point, you've got we've kept the Arab nations in check, right? There hasn't, apart from the super, what was it, the super tournament they were going to have in Europe with the big clubs in it. Apart from that, we really haven't had any of these R360s or the stuff that they're doing with cricket and what have you. To buy competitions. So we've been relatively lucky as a sport that we've stayed united, and we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just reading the comment here. They placed the 3 hosting nations together so they can give it to Saudi Arabia quicker. It's fucking disgusting. I think it's on a rotation anyway, because the next World Cup's Portugal, Morocco, Spain. Imagine being Ronaldo and you don't get to play the next World Cup in Portugal.
Can't reverse his age.
Josh Mansour.
I know. But
Josh Mansour will be there.
He'll be there?
Yeah.
Because it's Portuguese, right? Because it's Portuguese?
Yeah.
He's mates with Ronaldo?
His grandmother, yeah.
I am Jose Mourinho.
You're saying the Tottenham and Chelsea thing coming down.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I think that's the biggest rort. Because none of the fucking World Cup players are going to be here. The World Cup players are going to be playing the World Cup, and then straight back to England to recover.
That is why I hate friendlies. I cannot stand friendlies.
So you can look at these games.
Count me out.
I deleted the email today. Sorry, but
we actually need these matches.
Yeah, because Sean, wrong teams, man. Bring Wrexham.
I'll tell you 2 players, right? I have whoever it is that's going to come down, right?
Not a team that's supposed to be full of World Cup stars that won't be here.
Yep. But if you go back and you look at our Arsenal match, right?
Yeah.
That was where young Mr. Bacchus started his journey. That was where that match there ignited him to go to a new level.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. Bring the teams.
But that had players then.
They had Lacazette. They had everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone was here.
And then
everyone was here.
And then we played old mates at Parramatta Stadium.
Leeds,
right?
That was a decent game.
And playing Leeds, right?
Full squad.
That was our first game at
Oscar Priestman.
Yeah.
That was where they were the 2 matches. You can go back and you can look at those 2 matches and you can actually see what those 2 young fellas learnt in them 2 matches.
I don't know if Oscar Priestman was there that time.
Yep.
I'm not sure, but I'll take Sean's word on it. But I'm not against the games, but you really got to think Chelsea and Tottenham. There's going to be World Cup stars.
Yeah.
There's no way they're going to go to the World Cup, play the World Cup, and then come all the way to Australia out of all places to play the friendly. So they're going on holidays.
Here's our problem, right? Is you have a look at who organised this tournament, and it's someone that I'm not sure. Do they have anything to do actually with football for the rest of the year, or are they just
I don't know. But
putting up coin, bringing out a couple of teams, running this super tournament to make a few bucks for themselves, which won't get reinvested into the sport. And if that's the case, why isn't our APL or why isn't the FA doing this so that the money comes back to the sport?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know?
I don't know. I just thought it was the wrong time to bring Chelsea and Tottenham. Like, all well and good, Chelsea
Maybe
and Tottenham.
You might get a few players in, like...
Yeah, but like Pedro Porro won't be here. Richarlison won't be here. Is it Xavi Simmons? He won't be here. Who else they got?
Yeah, they may travel, and Bondi Beach might be their recovery. You know.
Yeah, the Vicario won't be here. Like, there's a lot of them that won't be. Like, the English teams are full with World Cup players. No way they're going to go play a World Cup and then come down here. That's my issue with this. The timing. It's the timing that sucks.
Yeah, straight after the World Cup.
Be like that. Even if it was a normal friendly, I still reckon they wouldn't even show up.
Yeah, but if they played it in late May, directly after similar to what Tottenham did when they came down with Ange, they played it the week after the season ended. So you play. It's essentially extend the season by 1 week.
Road trip.
You bring them. You bring them down here. You do your thing. Fuck off. Go play for your country.
Yep.
That's
when they bring Newcastle in, they absolutely got spanked.
It was the same time because Tottenham and Newcastle came at the same time. But I just thought Arsenal and what's the name? Not Arsenal.
You know, so our
Chelsea and Tottenham.
We either bring in the players like the Juan Matters and those sort of level guys, or we bring in one-off matches to light the fire in some of our players that just need that extra little bit.
All I'm thinking is right after the World Cup, you're going to go from watching those games to coming and watching the Wanderers
and play you know what will happen?
Second string Tottenham or a second string Chelsea.
And the joint will be full of Tottenham and Chelsea shirts because they won't care. They're
Wanderers fans. There'll be Wanderers fans wearing Tottenham and Chelsea shirts.
Yeah, but don't rock up to Wanderers games and stuff. Yeah,
Tottenham jersey.
Boss will be in the Ambassadors Lounge.
Ambassadors Lounge.
Yeah.
Oh, the Ambassadors. Yes, that's a lovely place.
Yeah. Another super chat here from John. John, did you guys see the amount of South Americans that were in the room for the draw? This is the World Cup draw. Conveniently, ice were nowhere to be seen. The world's laughing at them. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of fucking... Yeah, there was a lot of them there. But I've
seen little bits and pieces of it. It was pretty cringy. Fucking
the part that was most cringy was the argument between the American guy on the microphone and Rio Ferdinand.
What happened there? I seen, but I didn't look too much into it.
He's interviewing Iker Casillas, the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And he looks at Rio and he goes, "Hey Rio, how many goals did you score against him?" And Rio's like, "What are you talking about, man? I'm a defender." He's like, "Yeah, but surely you went up for headers." And Rio's like, "We'll sort this out later." Like,
you're right.
It was just the weirdest fucking thing ever to see.
Like the Americans
live.
when they asked,
they got no clue, man.
Like when the Americans asked Bastian Schweinsteiger, "How do you think you guys would gain the World Cup when he went to America?"
When he went, are you going to help us win the World Cup?
He was like, "Sorry, mate."
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, it's about the America's about them. It's like the American that couldn't make his appointment at the sperm bank, so he rang him up and said he couldn't come.
Oh.
Hey, it is after 9.
It is after 9. It's
after 9.
It's Jake's illegal.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of this whole Chelsea Tottenham thing. But hey, man, if you're Chelsea and Tottenham fans, go. Like, not a problem. I'm just
go for gold, man.
Because I know if it was United, I'd still go. But I would be like, this is fucking.
It's an important rung, a step on the ladder for our development. You know. Yeah. It gives. It might be one match, but it gives a player that one match of exposure, right? To just tweak the flyer to and as I said, you look at Priestman, you look at Bacchus, especially Bacchus and Arsenal, you could see him actually improving throughout that match.
I don't know, mate. I'm not a fan of him at all.
No,
both Bacchuses.
Yeah,
one's buggered up. One's buggered up.
Call him Kieran backwards. Every pass, they'd get the ball, pass. Oh, that fucking. You know what about the Perth Glory game? Just to go back to the Perth Glory game for a second, because he just triggered me. Every time we got the ball, we were facing our own goal. We're 11 v 10, and every pass we received. Go watch the game back. Every pass we received.
No, I don't want to watch that.
Our back was to the Perth Glory goal.
I don't even want to watch.
How do you go forward when you're looking at our own goalkeeper? That fucking
Is that a
big time?
Rugby league.
It was.
You got to go backwards to go forward.
Hey.
But it was never going to be a match, that game, right? Where we actually, drew them out. It was never going to be an opportunity like we had to play and allow them to go 2-0 up, right? But they were never going to take that chance because they were more worried about stopping us.
Yeah, but if you're a good team and you want to win titles,
you got to find a way.
You got to find a way, mate. Because
we're not winning any title.
What happens if that was a grand final?
Fuck, boring trip home.
No, yeah, but not just that. You'd be like, fuck, we played the grand final.
We've done 3 of them.
You'd be like, hey, we played the grand final. It was against 10 men for 60 minutes and we couldn't score a goal. You'd be fuming considering that would be our first grand final win ever.
Yeah.
You'd be fucking livid.
I probably would, and then probably 5 days later I'd reflect on it and look at it without the emotion.
Mate, I'd be at the club.
Yeah.
I'd be at the clubhouse.
At Blacktown down there, Rudy Hill.
I'd be losing it.
Anyway.
Anything else from you boys before we wrap up?
I'm done.
Oh, look, man, it's wonderful. Hope you guys enjoyed the few changes tonight out there, you guys, ladies, and everyone.
We'll work on the cameras. We'll get it on the single.
So we'll have. I know what's wrong with my camera. I'll have a power
battery
supply to it, right? No, the battery. So it's got the timer.
It's like a screen. Yeah,
it's got screensaver. So but no, man, we're having fun. We're looking forward to Georgie back next week.
Yep. Georgie will be back.
But
it's a big grill him to see where he was.
Yeah, see where he was. Yeah,
get the truth out of him.
Yeah, he didn't say much to me when he said he was out. He just said that he's got plans. So
naughty, Georgie.
We'll see how it goes. But guys, just a reminder, we are back outside Gate C, pending the weather. If it's pissing down, we're not going to do the interviews. But if the weather's clear, we'll be doing interviews. So Gate C, come down. Other than that, thanks again to our members. Now, there was a member that's part of the show. I forgot his name. I've got to find it. But if you are a member of the show, as in you're one of the 7 guys that have subscribed as a member, hit me up on the RBTV Instagram. We've got a small surprise for you guys. So just reach out to us.
Hey.
First in, best dressed, by the way. So first in to reach out to us.
Which one they hit you up on?
On Insta. RBTV Insta.
You keep an eye on that. I barely keep an eye on
Yeah, I know. I've been keeping an eye on it. But yeah, if you're a member, please hit us up. We've got a bit of a surprise for you. And if you're not a member, sign up to be a member. If not, subscribe. If not, like. If not, share. And fucking watch our reels. We've got some reels going.
Some reels going. TikTok's going good.
It's going all right.
Yeah.
7,000 views on the TikTok.
Send us global,
Yeah.
We
want to get one of those silver plaques. YouTube
we need a lot of members for that.
Yeah, we only need 100,000.
We need someone to break 100,000.
us in. We're 95,000.
We need to give it that cocktail, effect, Cocktail effect.
Look, at the end of the day, man, support guys like us, and even get on and have a look at the Brisbane Raw podcast this week. They talk about our game. Have a look at our opponents' podcast. Support everybody that spends their time.
Absolutely.
One of them, or with the Yellow Army guy. Is it, what do they call it? Is it Yellow Army? Is it the Mariners guy?
The Mariners, yeah.
Oh, there's two Mariners.
So you got the Glory there. Every club's just about.
Everyone's got one.
Got one. Yeah. So
Sydney had one, but he died off because he lived in Perth.
Yeah, they got a few
Oh
Sydney.
yeah.
I
remember him. Yeah, I do remember him.
Sydney started doing their own stuff with
the club
round table. Yeah. So who wants to watch that sanitised, boring bullshit?
Fuck that. Unfiltered.
We can fuck here.
Unfiltered. The cameras don't work.
They're all dying on us.
That's it.
But you get it raw. You get it raw. But thanks for watching, guys. Like we said, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on Saturday at the game.
Enjoy.
We'll be there.
Catches.